There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Lord, Cash Out, the rapper, Cash Out, you know, he had Cash Out.
Yeah.
He was arrested on allegations of running a criminal enterprise that tricks women into prostitution.
No.
According to WSB-TV in Atlanta, a 41-count indictment has been set against him and named him as the leader of the organization. Prosecutors reportedly alleged that Cash Out used his connections as a rapper to lure his victims. It has been claimed that some of the women were held against their will and others were beaten. Fulton County Deputy District Attorney Winfred said, "We've rescued 2 so far. Some of these women are our most vulnerable women, and he lured them in, let them believe that he cared about them and that he would take care of them, only to flip the script and then begin to pimp them out." He's accused of whipping a young lady who's a sex worker, and this was one of the girls that he had recruited. The rapper reportedly previously pled not guilty, but this new indictment has several more charges. Cash Out is currently incarcerated. If convicted, he faces 25 years to life in prison. That is
crazy. Absolutely disgusting
terrible.
And sad.
Yeah,
and our women need to be protected.
Man,
that's why we're here to protect women. That's like the first order of business is to protect women.
Yeah,
that's bad.
That is bad.
If that's true.
Jesus.
Yo, can I with you? What?
ACT, did you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Levi for Kelly, Primadonnanews, I don't even want to see it. Just take the phone. Look, you got some weed? Dang. Gotta get some. All right, hurry up. These and them here, everybody here, we waiting on you. All right.
I woke up like this. I woke up like this. We flawless.
Strange how all these people and their opinions wanted to attach their so-called powerful movement to all these accusations we've heard. Put it on these movie platforms. Put it on all these major media outlets. Award these so-called accusers. And then forget we are denying a man's due process rights by automatically assuming he's guilty, listening to these stories from all these individuals who are clearly not credible. Now, if you'll check out my Patreon, you will notice I just dropped the motions that Jennifer Bonjean just submitted, where she's objecting to specific things from this questionnaire that was requested from Judge Ann Donnelly. Now, I find it perplexing that this judge threatened a mistrial and even threatened to impeach these so-called accusers' testimony, yet as a result of these people not paying attention to the facts of this case and reporting the actual news, a lot went under the radar when it comes to what people actually know, considering some of them are still in my comments talking about this damn sex tape, which wasn't what the trial in New York was about. And then when we hear all these people speaking on the case and inserting their personal opinions and selectively picking the people they want to condemn and those they want to pity, I find it very strange. A lot of these people were MIA during these city girl summers, these hot girl summers, where all these young impressionable women were being thrown into this so-called lifestyle of robbing and scamming rich men. Now we see these people construct this Me Too movement with bullshit.
I want to send a message to the enablers of Mr. Kelly, to the agents and the managers and the attorneys and the others who stood idly by and looked the other way and turned a blind eye while teenage girls were sexually assaulted for over 2 decades. I will not rest until each of you is brought to justice.
Wow, this is something I've never heard before.
Right. Me, I knew, hey, came from his mouth.
Okay. And I mean, you're 17 at the time, so I guess it didn't really
I just was
bother
like,
you.
I don't know either.
She called Tamara after I told her. I said, listen, the truth gonna come out, goddammit. You keep on fucking with my daughter, the truth is gonna come out. You need to fucking leave her alone.
Wait a minute. Well, hold on. Back up. So Tamara knows already?
Yeah.
She know the truth?
Hell yeah, I told her.
So then I don't understand how they know all of the truth about these people, but they still allowing them to be a part of it.
Well, you know why? They had spent over $3, $4, $5 million, and it's too late to edit that shit and take them out.
That's some crazy shit. Now I can see y'all and y'all daughters, but if you know that, these other girls are being dishonest, my thing is, what makes you think that it's not gonna come out later and then you're gonna look like a damn fool?
Exactly.
So let's get this straight. Everybody knew these individuals in this Surviving R. Kelly docuseries were lying and not credible. Everybody wanted to call these people within Robert Kelly's circle enablers and wanted to send messages to them in order for them to comply. Strangely, the only person being held accountable for this alleged RICO with Robert Kelly is Robert Kelly. So let's make this video make sense for those who haven't been following the case but have been following nonsense. As I said 3 years ago, when we watch all of this play out and stay out the way, we will see exactly what I meant when I say your son could be victim to this same bullshit when we see all these mainstream media outlets and all these platforms giving this glorious life and then turning around and using that same life to lock these men up. It wasn't enough to take the black man out of the household and leave all these independent women out here trying to fend for themselves, and all of these people making some of these poor decisions now wanting to be victims. But what we not gonna do is continue to use the black woman to target these individuals and negate the fact that I've been pointing out this whole time. You can see the differences in how the investigators investigate these crimes with other individuals and how they went into overdrive trying to convince us this man is a predator. Now take all these individuals such as a PooH Sheisty, who was now sentenced to 5 years after taking a plea deal. Everybody has been so complacent watching these entertainers use these platforms to be their own demise, and then they want to pick and choose the things they want to pump to the black community, knowing damn well they're not here to bring any real solutions. The insult to injury is when you have an entertainer who isn't partaking in all this bullshit, who isn't volunteering their personal business. And we see firsthand how allowing someone to take your voice is going to be the worst thing you could ever do. That's why I have always stood 10 toes down into everything I believe, despite what the mainstream media has to say.
Fuck you, you lying motherfucker. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you some more. Fuck you, and fuck you. You are a dickhead, lying bastard. You!
I thought this was America, people.
Charge me, but I'm not guilty.
These niggas say they Memphis and they lie.
Talk to him, bro.
Do what I got to say about it though.
Oh God, what you got to say, Lee?
I'm talking about you niggas not from Memphis, bro.
Oh God.
Y'all niggas from the suburban part, man.
Oh God.
Y'all not from Memphis.
No, you
oh
not
God,
from
bro.
Memphis.
Y'all like 15, 30 minutes away.
45.
That mean you from the city, young nigga. You from where you from, bro?
Oh God. Too Tourists be trying to come to the city, they know that the city be killing. Nigga be faking like they really from here. Nigga, you not, this is not where you living. I wasn't gonna say that, but nigga from anyone saying they myth, you not from the city. Say what you want, but these niggas be capping, they not about that ass and these niggas just rapping. Nigga be dissing, it's not in my level, you cannot be dissing, you not good but mapping. Nigga be saying they live the trapping, this how you got money, that's not how that happen. Nigga be capping like they really from here, you was not born here, stop with that daddy. Listen to me, and I'm finna stay facing, I'm finna count racks and repeat after me. Listen, South Haven, it's not Memphis. All the branches, it's not Memphis. Cordova, they not Memphis. With Memphis, it's not Memphis. Boiler, they not Memphis. Horn Lake, they not Memphis. Germantown, they not Memphis. Collierville, they not Memphis. I probably hurt some of y'all feeling with that, but I was just saying, little niggas. Niggas, stop saying that you from the city. You not from the city where niggas be killing. I'm from the city where niggas wake up and grind. These niggas, they know to go get it. I got a youngin', he lost his mind when it was his birthday. He went to go drilling. But I gotta tell you again, you don't understand, little nigga. You not in from Memphis. Hey, South Haven, they not Memphis. All the branch, just not Memphis. Cordova, they not Memphis. With Memphis, they not Memphis. Boiler, they not Memphis. Horn Lake, they not Memphis. Germantown, they not Memphis. Collierville, they not Memphis. South Haven, they not Memphis. All the branch, they not Memphis. Cordova, they not Memphis. With Memphis, they not Memphis. Boiler, they not Memphis. Horn Lake, they not Memphis. Germantown, they not Memphis. Collierville, they not Memphis.